folks, happy Friday, and for all you fathers out there, which I know there are a lot of you, me included, Adam here included, happy Father's Day on Sunday. Certainly have fun, spend some time with your loved ones. A few things today. First, the Department of Health, as we've talked about, has been here intermittently testing residents, skilled nursing residents, as part of their ongoing protocols in New York State. They're now going to be testing assisted living residents as well. Again, this is something the Department of Health is doing through Albany, and it's happening throughout the state, skilled nursing and now assisted living. So I just walked outside and my allergies are going sideways already. So on the next week, the Department of Health is going to be here to test the assisted living residents at Gate Circle. And there's only less than a handful of them there, of course. But they've also offered to test any independent living residents at Gate Circle that would like to get a test. This will happen on Friday the 26th, so next Friday. Department of Health representatives will be at the Gate Circle campus. They don't have a time frame yet. They will let me know early to mid next week about what their time frame is. If any independent living resident at Gate Circle would like to have a test on the 26th, please call the front desk. Melissa, Karen, whoever is manning the front desk, they will be putting together a list. I will, or somebody will follow up with the folks on that list because we're going to need some additional information, date of birth, things such as that the state requires. But what will happen, they will come in, they will come in on the 26th, they will test the residents that are in assisted living, and then if there's any independent living residents there that would like to be tested and are on that list, they will go apartment to apartment and test you. It's the nasal swab test. It's not fun, but it's effective. Some of you have already been tested there, so you certainly know what that's all about. I will let you know again what the times are. Please call again down to the front desk, Gate Circle Independent Living Residents. I'll review this again on Monday and again on Wednesday for those folks who will put out some notices for folks that don't regularly watch our town hall meeting to get the word out for any of the residents at Gate Circle that might want to be tested. For Williamsville Independent Living residents, eventually they're going to offer testing for you as well. That's down the road. I will let you know when that comes. That'll be in conjunction with them testing the assisted living residents here in Williamsville. So more to come for Williamsville independent residents. Again, it's just based upon the state of New York, what their schedule is, their ability to get tests and staff and so on and so forth. So more to come there. I met with the resident council yesterday. It was a good meeting. We actually met in this room, and there's representatives, of course, from the Williamsville campus, a couple of representatives from Gate Circle, which is great. We talked extensively about the dining options and what that might entail and what we're going to be doing to enhance dining services when we put the tents up. The tents are going to be going up next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So Thursday and Friday here on the Williamsville campus, and on Saturday the tent will be going up at the Gate Circle campus, and then we'll be doing our decorating and getting ready for the following week when we open. I can tell you that one of the things that we also talked about specific to the Williamsville campus are other things that we're going to be doing to open up the campus. So there's two things on the agenda right now that we're going to be working on, and I don't have a date for everybody about when this is going to be happening, but the two things are this. First is opening the doors that are now not accessible around the campus, the individual village doors, Bedford, Cambridge, and Kent. Those doors have been closed off for residents or really anybody else to enter via their key fob. Everybody's been able to exit, but their key fob has not been letting them back in. We are going to allow the key fobs to work again, to allow people back in. That'll happen sometime in the next week. We're working on a couple of things for that. I may do that just during the day and shut them off again at night. We're kind of making those decisions, so more information to come. But we've had a lot of requests for that. It makes sense at this point. I can tell you this, so I'll make this plea to our residents. Once we do this, please don't go back to the habit of, which has happened, where residents have given their key fobs out specifically to their caregivers, personal care aides, companion aides, etc. That allows them to go in some of those side entrances or open them up to visitors or so on. Again, we have cameras everywhere. If we are finding out that personal care aides, companion aides, or anybody else are going in those side entrances before coming in the front of the building, getting their temperature done, registering here, and so on through our process, we will unfortunately have to shut that down again. So I'm going to rely on the residents through peer pressure, through the fact of knowing that we do have cameras at every entrance, and we're going to know who's coming and going, to please follow the protocols, make sure that everybody is coming in the front door that should be coming in the front door, so that we have the ability to take their temperature, to register them, and to continue to keep you safe. The other thing is we are planning on putting the furniture back into all the common areas here in Williamsville. It's already been done at Gate Circle. Williamsville will happen sometime next week. There's certain common areas like the main entrance areas where the piano is, and up front in the lounge that we need to clean the carpets. So you'll see us cleaning those carpets over the next several days into next week. And once those carpets are cleaned, we will begin putting all of the common area furniture out. It won't happen all at once. It'll happen probably room by room over a couple weeks, but that is slated to happen again, so residents can, in small groups, please, enjoy the common areas of Canterbury Woods, and please, with your masks. So I'm going to say this, and I will put it out in written form. At Gate Circle and in Williamsville, if you're going to be enjoying yourself in the community, in the common areas, it will be mandatory that you wear a mask while you're seated, while you're visiting with other residents, while you're enjoying the common areas. It's going to be mandatory that you wear a mask. The mask should be properly affixed to your face. It should be covering your nose. So I will get a written memo out on that, but just making it official that residents who are enjoying the common areas must wear a mask. Other than that, for the folks, the Lexington Village residents, I know that we have to play some catch up over there with our landscaping. I can tell you that our landscaping contract was just signed, and outside vendors coming in to help us play catch up over there. We hope to start that project next week. So I know there's some trimming to be done and some other stuff to be done to bring you up to par, so to speak. And we've had some trouble, obviously, getting vendors in, but now we should be on pace with that. So expect to see some work over in Lexington, hopefully in the next week or so, with an outside landscaping vendor. That's all I had today. Enjoy your weekend. Again, have a wonderful Father's Day. Thank you.